Hello, my name is Bekah, and I'm your host for the show called Bekah's Constellation. Here on Bekah's Constellation, we interview children who impact their community in a very good way. I teach them something, or they teach me something, and we learn a few things, talk a little bit. I came up with the name Bekah's Constellation because my nickname is Bekah, which is a part of Rebecca, and Constellation is a group of stars forming a recognizable pattern. And in my logo, I have a few stars which form my zodiac sign. I was born on February 22nd, and that's a zodiac sign, which is Pisces. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Bekah's Constellation. I'll see you soon. Bekah's Constellation. Hello, my name is Bekah, and I'm your host for Bekah's Constellation. Here I have Lily Broughton, who is a Girl Scout in my Girl Scouts troop. For this project, we're going to do arts and crafts, and for this, you are going to need paper, scissors, a stapler, or
tape.
This should be your outcome. And if you want to, at the end, hole punch the top and then add a ribbon, you can. So, Lily, what is your favorite part about Girl Scouts?
My favorite part about Girl Scouts is probably making, little things for the poor and raising money for charity.
Okay, first part of this, you're going to take one sheet of paper. You don't use your scissors yet. You will fold it so that you get to the very end, and then get it all the way here to the very end of your paper, all the way there, and then you press down the rest of it so then it makes a triangle like this. And if it's not completely perfect, you can use your scissors to cut off the excess of it.
Or you can fold it again.
Since I have a little bit of excess,
Yeah.
it might not be very easy to see, I will cut it off. Done. And now we're just going to wait for Lily.
I'm sorry, I'm so slow.
So you don't have to worry about being perfect. And once you get to about where Lily is, it wouldn't even matter. So, the next step, you are going to need your scissors.
Again.
You see where you are right here by the line? You cut right on the line, so then you make a perfect triangle. Well, more like a diamond. But it'll look like a triangle if you don't unfold it. You can even cut off a little bit of the excess, some of the paper that's even still on it, like I did. Or you can just keep it aligned and you just cut it off with it.
This is the
And it does not have to be perfect at all. And then you will not need anything but your hands. For this next step, you fold these two pieces
Right down the middle.
together right there. And it would be easier if you wanted to use a table or something like we are now. And these are things that you probably would have at home, so that it will be a lot easier for you.
Dang it.
And if you have any excess, like I do,
And
apparently,
I do.
since we both do,
Just
because
cut
it wasn't
that excess
completely
off.
even,
Cut it
Lily
off,
took the words
cut
right
it
out of my
off.
mouth.
All right. This is going to be a very
Okay,
small.
once you do that, since now I'm done, you are going to need your scissors once again. You're going to cut until a certain point, which I'll do first to demonstrate. You make sure you cut it. You have a little bit of space. Cut straight across until you get close to the top, but don't go all the way through. Which when I teach people, they always go all the way through.
Oh.
If you need to, draw a pencil line so that you don't make it all the way through.
Let's see.
And then you do that once again, leave a lot of space. Lily, what do you love about your sisters in Girl Scouts?
Oh, well, it's how they're so nice and how they're unique and funny. Well, both in a weird way.
And funny?
Yeah.
Well, once we wait for Lily to finish, then we'll do something else. Since Lily is now done, let's see how this is how it should be, not all the way. And then you open it up, which will reveal something very beautiful. What do you love about your troop leaders, Lily?
Well, it's how they teach us to do something new without really yelling at us.
Now that's something that does not happen, like anywhere else, really.
Yeah.
In school, if you don't do it, then no. Once you open it, you see how it's like this? Just make it inside out. That's just a good tip. So then it's already ready for the next step.
Wait, what next?
And then, after you're done with that, you kind of fold, like the inside, you kind of fold it really. Not really, just you don't fold it, just roll it out so then you don't see any lines, which is very optional. And you are done using these scissors.
Bye, scissors.
Now you're going to need your stapler or your tape,
Yep.
which you should be supervised with if you use a stapler and you're under, 10. And for this part, you see how I'm doing like this? I put this stapler through. I'd staple, so then, oh, that was my bad. Make sure they're together. With tape, it's easier.
Yeah.
I would recommend using tape. Now I'm going to let Lily do it.
So,
Do you like selling cookies, Lily?
yeah, yes, I do.
And this at first can be very hard. I messed up too with the first time. I don't usually use staples. What's your favorite part about selling cookies?
I like, I like to
I'll help you with this.
give to the charity. And, yeah. That's how we raise money, usually.
Or through a drive. But
Yeah.
there you go.
Perfect.
For the next step, you see how you have it like this? You turn to the back side and do the exact same thing with the other side.
Wait, let me do it first this time.
Let's see if Lily can do it this time.
Please, work.
But don't staple your finger.
I won't.
Make sure you're very super
Yay! I did it.
by an adult. You see how you have it? Like you just make it like this. Lily can show you how your outcome will be. You put them together, and then you staple or tape, which would be
Or
better if you taped, because
Because then you don't staple your finger off. This.
if you're unsupervised and you're young,
Yeah. You're really young.
which I don't think will happen too often, unless you're very responsible, which is not why we're here. And then the next step, you go straight back to the front. You do the same thing. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. When it comes to staples. That's
You're the one
stupid.
who's taught a lot of people how to do this.
And yes, at school I did teach like 1 million people. Well, at least my whole class.
She tried to teach me. It really didn't work out.
Yeah, I used to give not private, but like I used to give classes. That's how much people wanted to learn this.
Yep.
And in the end, what's Lily's not, I'll tell you what our class named this actually. What it comes out when it's like this, which is very beautiful, right?
Yep.
It looks like a nice ornament or something. I'm still thinking about Christmas.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of close to Christmas.
Oh.
This is the worst outcome ever.
I'm doing this trying to be careful. Do you want me to do this one?
Please.
I'm better than you, so.
Hey.
Sorry. Why is it like that?
Alright, that's better. Now that Becca's doing it, it's all good again.
Okay. So, you see how in the end it'll turn out like this, how they're together? That's the next step. And then once you're done with this step, you do the same thing for about 6 of them, and then you're done. Yeah. But once you have this part, if you ever want to make it a small one, do the same step like this, and you'll come out with the one like the same, and it'll be like a tinier one. Oh. It will only need 4 of them, which will be easier, but it'll be kind of harder.
Yeah, because they're tinier.
I will need lilies right now. You see how you have them stapled like this or taped? You would put them together, make sure they're kind of even.
At least a little bit even.
Because or else it wouldn't really make sense to do it.
Yeah.
And then staple them. And you see how they're all connected in the middle? That is the second part of stapling them together. You find the tips of it, and then you just staple or tape them together.
And if you're doing a mini snowflake, then
you do the exact same thing.
But it's going to be a little bit harder if you have bigger fingers, like me.
Which Lily just demonstrated how to get to a tiny snowflake.
Now we need a stapler.
And Lily shall need a stapler. Which, do you want me to help you? No, if you have a tiny one, do not use a stapler.
Use tape. That's
definitely
the best thing.
It's way too hard.
I'm stapling.
So this is how you got 2 of them together. Pretty,
Yay.
right? And if you don't even want to make a full snowflake, like anything, you could just staple like these parts to these parts, and then you make like this nice little bouquet almost.
Oh.
And you hold it from here, and you got a nice bouquet.
Forgot to tell you.
It actually looks very pretty. Lily, thank you for coming on my show.
You're welcome, Becca.
She is a good friend. She would come on my show for my first ever segment and do so great and help me out and be the best Girl Scout sister, classmate, schoolmate, friend, half sister, whatever you can call it. She's awesome. Thank you for watching this segment of Bekah's Constellation.
Hi, I'm your host, Larry V. Stark Jr.
I'm your host, Rachel Cheeks Gavan.
I'm your host, Hosea James Gavan II.
I'm your host, Rebecca Gavan.
Hi, my name is John Jenkins.
Tune in to
Ignite,
Empowered,
Transform
every Tuesday night
at
8 p.m.
on BronxNet.
Let's get back. What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Lift every voice and sing.
On April 3rd, 1968, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his final speech here at Mason Temple, and it was called, "I've Been to the Mountaintop." The next day, on April 4th, 1968, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was gunned down here at the Lorraine Hotel.
Because I've been to the mountaintop.
Lift every voice and sing.
This is the historic Little Rock Central High, where in 1957, the Little Rock Nine integrated the school. In August 2005, a monument was dedicated to those 9 brave black students next to the Capitol in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Let us march on.
Welcome to the last segment of Bekah's Constellation. A constellation is a group of stars forming a recognizable pattern. I'm here with Charlotte Fusco. We're going to be here to talk about her Girls Aquatics Club swim team and a few other things if you want. So, welcome, Charlotte. Could you tell us a few things about yourself?
I'm 9 years old. I live in New Rochelle, and I go to Davis School.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you a Girl Scout?
Yes.
Great. Since we're here to make slime, and this is how it's supposed to turn out. It's nice and fluffy. If it's nice and fluffy like this, you're in luck. But at first, we just put some glue. Then we put some laundry detergent. And then I used a little bit too much laundry detergent, so then we rinsed it out and put some foam soap. You could also put shaving cream, just to make it fluffy. And this is how it will turn out. And in the mix, we'll tell you when you can add food coloring or shaving cream. Let's get started. First, you open up your glue.
Can you help? You have to open the whole thing.
Well, you opened it. Well, I asked Charlotte to open it.
This one's hard. I can't open this one.
Now we have our glue opened, finally. And then now you
Put it in the
pour
bowl.
it into the container. You could usually use, we're using a container, but you could also use a plate, but be very cautious with that, or use a bowl. And now, let's pour it in.
That made such a weird noise.
You can use any amount of glue you want. It could be a gallon, it could be who knows.
We're just
how
eyeballing it.
much. You could use as much glue as you want.
You have to get all of it out.
Okay, you don't have to get all of it out. Just get as much as you can.
Okay.
Okay, it's just like
That's
coming
good.
out like crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, no, this is like a good glob. Wait, no, stopping the glob, stopping the globs.
Yeah, there's no more in here.
Okay, there's still more in mine, but nobody cares. Then you get your laundry detergent.
We are using a thing. Yeah.
You can use almost any kind of laundry detergent. But right now, if you want to add food coloring, be my guest. Add some food coloring if you want. Now get some laundry detergent.
You can also use borax and add to hot water, but
But-
we're using regular detergent, so.
Because borax can give you a 3-degree burn. Why did I smile at that?
Yeah, it's just creepy. You don't want to add a lot.
Not too
this
much.
much. Nope.
I used a whole capful, but you're supposed to use double. At
Yeah,
least
so
when
just,
I made.
just put like a little bit. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you would mix it up, and then we're gonna add some more if we need it.
We're definitely gonna need some more.
Yeah.
And we have no spoons, so I'm gonna use my top.
See how good idea.
You see how it's forming? That's exactly what you want.
So it might be a little stringy. That just means that
It's
you just
working.
need to, you just need to mix it up a little bit more too.
Charlotte, what is your favorite stroke and what is your least favorite stroke?
My favorite strokes are tied between breaststroke and backstroke, but my least favorite stroke is definitely butterfly. I hate that stroke.
That's almost everybody's least favorite stroke. You
Not
didn't
almost everybody. Like, wait, no, never mind. Almost everybody. Yeah.
except for my mom and stuff. But
Lucy loves
And
it
me.
too.
well, talking about people, let's get to the topic back to you. Some people do like butterfly. My favorite's freestyle. Freestyle rules. Oh my god!
Oh my. Okay. That
Always be careful.
That never happened.
Always be careful of things. You could start using your hands once it gets like this. I'm gonna add a little bit.
I need some more activator because then you're basically just touching glue, which is not fun.
Yeah,
Never do that.
you can. It's just not fun.
Yeah, then you're gonna have to peel off your
This
hands.
is how it ends up if you don't add like more,
So I'm adding some more because there's a lot of glue, like excess glue.
like a lot of excess glue.
Yeah. So mine, as you can see, it's forming in the middle, but not at the outsides.
And if you get your hands dirty, that's okay.
There's always water.
As long as you rinse off your hands and everything, it'll be fine.
Oh, wait, I have my
And at
hands in
first,
too early.
you don't want water. Especially
Oh, no.
this. So, Charlotte,
Yeah.
what do you love most about your teammates, even?
I like that they're really kind, like Bekah, and
Thank you.
they help you if you need anything.
Well, that's nice. And thank you for acknowledging me. And you need more activators.
Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in there now. That would be too much activate.
I'm going to need something else with this. Because this is too stringy.
Yeah, mine's coming together.
Hers is coming together better than mine.
Yeah. Well, yours is a little stringy. That means it's going good, but you just have to mix it a little bit more. You might think that it's overactivated, but it's definitely not overactivated.
Not at all. But this looks horrible. Slime is not supposed to come out like that.
So mine is very sticky, but it's like looking
It's
like
better than
slime.
mine.
So, yeah, it's definitely not like this slime right here.
But that takes time, energy, and slime.
Oh no, it's sticking to my hands. Never add 2 hands in, like I did.
I
no.
went in early. And that's how mine ended up like this.
Just add some more activator if you need it. Don't add it.
just
Just keep on going.
I just added a little too much activator.
Oh yeah, me too. But it's getting up my
Yours
hand.
is better.
So we also
You need more activator. So, what do you love most about your coaches?
that they're very funny and they help you. They tell you in a nice way, not like yelling at you.
Like some places I know.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Mine's coming together really well. It's just a little sticky, so I need to add some more activator.
I need to add
also
more
have a
dignity.
lot of glue in my bowl that I will make later, but this is working pretty well.
There you go. There's some laundry detergent.
Thank
I feel proud.
you. To have an amazing friend like me.
Yeah. And then I did that. But mostly that.
Obviously.
You are
Okay,
very
so
modest.
mine is definitely coming together, so I'm gonna put this to the side. I'll add some more later if I need it, and I'm gonna work
And
with
mine
the
is
ones
too
that I
stringy,
have.
so I'm gonna put it down and then just play with it like this, because then I won't get
I
too
love
much
poking slime. It's so fun. Oh, the sound, it's so satisfying.
slime.
So,
If you don't
this
like the
is
feeling,
basically
give it
glue.
away.
To me.
Or sell it, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
say that.
sell it.
But there's a lot of people who be selling slime, so lots of a chance that you're gonna get that many people.
But
Not
it's
to
better when you make it yourself, because most people like sell their worst slimes.
Make sure you put some energy into it. Then you can price it for more. People don't know that it's
So your first time making slime might be a little stringy.
yes.
And yeah, mine like was an epic
this
fail the first
looks
time I made
exactly
it.
like this. I just need to keep this contained. It also spreads like solids.
So no.
Hers spreads.
No. Yeah, mine
It's
spreads.
supposed to spread. If it spreads, you got good slime. Slime is going well.
So
My
before
slime is finally forming.
Bekah added too much activator to the slime that we just showed you before, and so we fixed it by just adding some water. And if you want to make it fluffy, you can add foam soap or shaving cream.
But before you actually add too much laundry detergent, if you wanted to make it fluffy, like how
Add
that
shaving
one
cream.
really is, before you add too much. Because if you add too much shaving cream in the beginning, all you're gonna get is food coloring, shaving cream, and some glue. It
So-
ain't gonna be nothing like slime.
I just eyeball it, and so does Bekah, but you can measure it, but we don't. So you just try to make it so that it's like 1 part glue, 1 part shaving cream, so it's
But
even.
not too much. Well, this has been fun. Let's just play with the slime for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, so, what do you like most about Girl Scouts?
I like that all my friends mostly are in my troop, and we do kind stuff for people. So I like helping people.
And that's important, or else you wouldn't be on this show. But let's get to the point. What do you love most?
I love swimming. It's my favorite thing to do.
Well, that's nice. Same here. Besides arts and crafts.
Yeah, I love arts and crafts, especially making slime. The slime's getting really chunky.
My slime's getting really chunky. Whoa, yours needs a little bit.
Yeah, mine needs more activator, but it's pretty much working.
Here, put it in my hands.
Thank you.
More. Well, also, always bring a paper towel. Well, this has been fun, but
Yes.
our time is up and we need to stop. Sad. Very sadly. Well, you have so much slime still left.
My slime is done, just in the nick of time.
Well, like this, you can always just make it really easily.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to take much or anything.
Mhm.
Always add enough activator. And if you get sticky,
Life lessons.
and if you get sticky, just add more activator.
So I'm just putting some more activator in here.
But never at once put too much. Put it a little bit at a time. And you should add around double, but not all the way double.
So since I made
And then
my-
yours gets stringy. But since our time is up, thank you, Charlotte, for coming on my show and
been very
slime
fun.
and making slime with me.
Anything slime related, I'm in.
Thank you for watching this episode of Bekah's Constellation. See you next time.
Bye.
Lift every voice and sing.
Michael Blake was responsible for the grassroots efforts with electing our country's first African-American president, Barack Obama. Currently, he is an assemblyman in the 79th District in the Bronx and is the vice chair for the Democratic National Committee. He's also my godfather. Bronx Black History Makers!
Ignite. Empower.
Transform.
Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on BronxNet.
Lift every voice and sing.
We are here at 1520 Cedric Avenue, universally recognized as the birthplace of hip-hop. 1520 Cedric Avenue in the Bronx was where the legendary DJ Kool Herc invented blending the break part in records.
This is DJ Kool Herc, the father of hip-hop. This is going out to my man.
Lift every voice and sing.
On April 14, 1955, Elston Howard became the first black player to wear the Yankees pinstripes. In 1963, Elston Howard became the first black player in the American League to win the Most Valuable Player award.
Let us march on.